Hi everyone, how are we? Welcome along. It is Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz live on a Saturday. It's the Saturday, 20th of November. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you are all well and staying safe. Now I know there's going to be straight away a lot of people jumping into the YouTube live comments. Hello to the YouTube live chat legends, saying there is no check shirt. What is going on? Well, there's two reasons, to be fair. One, as I record this, it's just coming up to about 20 past 1 in the morning, and our heating is on a timer, so normally not any of us really are up at this time. And I'm not going back downstairs to go and faff about with that and try and put the heating on. And number two, Sarah's in bed. So I'm in my little office studio setup in our spare room. And Sarah's in bed, and I am not going in there to disturb Sarah to just go, because I have to turn the light on to go to the wardrobe to find a shirt and stuff, and I'm not doing that. I'm not disturbing. No one wants that. No one wants grumpy Sarah on a Saturday morning, so I'm not doing that. So yeah, didn't think that through. And also it is cold. It's freezing. It's about 5 degrees up here in Darwin as I record this. So yeah, hoodie tonight. It is, but still on brand. It is general knowledge hoodie. But yeah, so that's the reason for no check shirt. Before everyone jumps in the live chat and says Jay's forgotten his check shirt, no, I was fully aware as I pushed the record button. But yeah, it doesn't affect the output of this evening. We still have 50 questions for you as always, and all the usual things that you would come to expect. It is the last, as I say, the last few of these Saturday pre-records. I should have a date for you actually in the next week or so as to when we'll be back live for a few Saturdays. Coming up, so there's a handful more of these, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, going back live. Because like I say, it does make my life easier, because if this wasn't pre-recorded and I was live, I wouldn't be up at 1:15, 20 past 1 in the morning pre-recording. But I love doing it, so I don't mind it at all. So I'm doing it with a smile on my face, and I'm wide awake as well, which is quite scary for a Saturday morning, early hours Saturday morning, as you watch this on Saturday night. If you are joining us new for the first time, first question will be in about just under 13 minutes time. 50 questions in total for you to get your teeth into this evening. You've got a picture round to start off, 10 random pictures. We'll talk about the picture round in a minute, actually. Picture round to come. You've got entertainment, blockbusters for round 3. Round 4, connections round. Quite like your connections round tonight. Quite like it. Answers might seem easy. The actual connection could be tricky. And also a general knowledge round to finish off for you this evening. 10 random questions in there. And as it is Saturday, you've got your usual things. So there is dingbats for dingbats for break 1, and an only connect style grid for break 2. There you go. All nice and neat. If you've not played before, grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper and get yourselves settled in. So yeah, all the usual fun and games set up for you. I know it's late, right? Because majority of you know, if you've been with us for a while, I've got a train line at the side of the house. So I've got the curtains open, I can see, and all I can see going up and down the train line at the moment is torches. They must be doing some of their usual checks and stuff. We have this. It's one of the privileges of living along a train line. If you like trains, you get to see trains. But one of the downsides sometimes is when they do nighttime work. Now tonight's not too bad; they haven't got all the heavy machinery out, but it is just guys going up and down the track with their head torches on, investigating something. Don't know what's going on. But yeah, so that's that really. But yeah, hope everybody's well. I've got a few shout outs and stuff and people to say hello to as always. But yeah, as you're watching this, I will be meeting some of the Super Quizzer, our top tier Patreons for the first ever time. One of the things that they get as part of that is they get to meet up with us once a year, and we couldn't do it last year for obvious reasons. So it's the first time I'm going to get to meet up with some of the Super Quizzer Patreons who have come. We're in Manchester. We put it to a vote a while back and asked them which of the 3 locations they prefer, and Manchester won out. So I'll be meeting up with some of the Super Quizzer Patreons this evening, so very, very much looking forward to that. It's going to be by the time you're watching this, we've already been with each other for about a couple of hours in Manchester on the Saturday night. So yeah, very much looking forward to meeting some of those lovely people, and also the quiz jockey graders as well. A couple of the graders are coming out as well tomorrow night. To come and meet and say hi as well. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. A very different Saturday night to what I've had recently. So yeah, but I hope everybody's well. Yeah, just want to touch actually on the picture round. Thank you very much for the wonderful comments around that. With the exception of my friend Haley. Hi Haley, I'll get to you in a bit. Who said that she felt motion sickness because of it. But no, a lot of you got in touch, and I wanted to test the water with them. I have been working on a whole round of those kind of things. If you weren't with us on Thursday night, basically. Using the wonderful Google Earth, I started in London, zoomed out, went to a landmark. What's this landmark called? Zoomed out again, went to a capital city, without any sort of, giving away some clues. And they weren't overly difficult ones. But yeah, so I have been working on a whole round of them. But it's one of those things that when you're doing something on your own and you sit there and you think, is this working or not? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. So that's why I thought I'd just test the water. I tested one with Patreons a couple of weeks ago, test the water with the quiz on Thursday night, and you guys do want to see a full round of it. So before the end of the year, I will finish that round off, and yeah, we'll put a full round, full geography round in, but it's all about the pictures and the location. So that should be good fun. Putting that together and then putting it out for you as well. So yeah, thank you very much for the feedback on that. Do very much appreciate that. So yeah, I'll start saying hello to a few people. I'm going to start actually with a good friend of mine. So it's my friend, my very, very good friend, Laura. It's her daughter's birthday today. Hello, Lily. I hope you've had a really, really good day. I'll say hello to you as Roy as well, Roy, but really it's all about Laura and Lily today. But yeah, happy birthday, Lily. Hope you've had a good day. I know I think you were going to Chester Zoo, I think, for an event on Friday night. So I'm sure Mummy and Daddy have looked after you and made sure you've had a very, very, very good day. I'm sure they will have done. And also, I don't know if he'll be watching, but hello to another good friend of mine, Gareth, who I got to see yesterday. Dropped a present off for him yesterday. So yeah, happy birthday, Gareth. Hope you've had a good day. I think you're 21 again, aren't you? But enjoy the Haribo Tangfastic still. We're in the box. And I should cross that bridge as well while I'm there. Hello to a lot of my former colleagues as well that I used to work with in the motor trade at Perry's in Blackburn. I popped in there. I've not been in there since I left. Last time I was in there as a Nissan dealership, and it's now Seat. But yeah, so I popped in and saw some of my old colleagues in there. So hello to Kathy, hello to Mum Anne as well, and also to Kathy's husband and daughter, who apparently stalked me around Sainsbury's a while back and didn't come over and say hello. Hi to you as well. And yeah, hello to the others. Hello to Scott and your family as well. Hello to Dave, Gav as well. Righty, I saw, and who else? Well, I say hello to Ryan, but he plays the quiz, and I see him every Monday night at Paul anyway. So, but yeah, hello to everyone at Perry's Blackburn. It was nice to catch up with you guys for an hour yesterday as well. Right, let's get into the other shout-outs. Will we have? No, we'll find out about Kim and Carol's travels in a bit. Yeah, back to my other friend Haley. Hello to you. Can we have a shout-out? We have a new team name after all this time. They've now called themselves the Wrong'uns. If you wanted a team name for all this time, I could have given you that months ago if you know, to be honest. But yeah, hello to Haley, to Martin, to Jeanette, Nicola, and to Leon as well. Hope you guys are okay. This intrigued me. Now I saw this come in on the shout out post, and I feel that there could be more questions and answers to this. But hello to the Keenstonians. Hope you guys are well. But it just says, despite stabbing himself with a pencil, when he managed to get a question right without Helen's help, John will be in the lineup for Keenstonians on Saturday. Yeah, there's a lot of questions that need covering. You see, John, you can't post that on Twitter and say hi, but then not give us the circumstances. I mean, I'm assuming you were celebrating because you managed to get an answer right without Helen. But yeah, I mean, I'm well versed in stabbing myself with things. Scissors, I'm not allowed to sort of be anywhere near anymore. And I still don't have any feeling in that part of my finger, having stabbed myself with a pair of scissors. You can sort of about see the scar. But anyway, but yeah, how on earth did you manage that? Yeah, far too many questions and answers. But I hope you're both well. I hope you're both staying safe. Mr. Tom Bicton, who another wonderful How I Met Your Mother meme. I love Jay's virtual quiz, but I hate scoring poorly. 30 out of 50. Not a bad score, to be fair, Tom. And then and there was 7 of us. There's only 3 of us on Saturday. We are in trouble. Good luck. That's pretty much all I've got really there for you, Tom, to be fair. But hello to all of the Pictons as well. Right, let's move on to the wonderful Kim and Carol. Hope you are well. They are on the Saturday travels, but it's on the doorstep. There's a day of Christmas entertainment in our very own Basildonia. I love that. Including festive food stalls, lots of live music acts, a Robbie Williams tribute, and finishing off with a firework display to kickstart the Christmas festivities. How exciting. Yeah, sounds like fun, actually, to be fair. We've got quite a good Robbie Williams tribute artist up here. I've had him in the pub before and gone to see him a few times. So, but yeah, hopefully you have an incredible day. It sounds like you've had an incredible day even. Hello to Bill Shooter. Good evening to you. Hope you're well. Also saying about hope, looking forward to when I'm live again on a Saturday. Yeah, like I say, it's coming soon. It will be coming soon. I will have a date. I've also got the Christmas schedule for you, which I will announce at some point. Either if I don't announce it on social next week, it'll be on Thursday's quiz as to what the Christmas schedule looks like. Some bit of to be fair, the way Christmas and New Year falls this year, it's pretty much standard, to be honest. Let me have a hold. Let me get the calendar up. The provisional idea, but I want to confirm a few bits. So the provisional idea is there will be a quiz on the 23rd. There will be a pre-recorded Christmas quiz on the Saturday. That's the thing I'm not sure about. I need to speak to a few people. I may schedule that to go out earlier, so that people who might have their family round at, say, 5 o'clock in the evening. So I might schedule that rather than a premiere. I'll just schedule it onto the channel at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then you can play it at your leisure. But I haven't decided yet. Then normal quiz on the 30th, and then there'll be a quiz on New Year's Day evening. I'm not going to do a quiz on New Year's Eve this year because I missed out, obviously, last year. So I did 2 quizzes on New Year's Eve last year. I did one in the evening because it was I can't get my words out. It was because it was on a Thursday night. I just kept going. I say I've not, other than the pre-recorded Thursdays when I was away back in July, August, I've not missed a Thursday night. So I wasn't prepared to do it then. So that's why I did 2, and we saw in the new year, etc. But it meant, obviously, I missed out on New Year's Eve. So this year, a very, very good friend of mine is DJing for the first time in many, many years at my local pub. So I'm hoping to be a part of that. But it does fall on a Friday. So you still have all the quizzes, the normal dates, so the Thursday, and then let's say we're back on New Year's Day on the Saturday night. That should be live anyway. That'll be a live quiz on New Year's Day night. But yeah, that's the provisional plan. There might be another one that I'm going to throw in as well for Boxing Day. Again, a pre-recorded sort of review of the year, but so that's where I've just got to finalize the plans. But I'll be out next week. Right, last few people to say hello to. Hello to newbie Linda and Claire. Not sure whether Yorkshire Pudding Sarah is playing. Can you say hi to her also? So what do we get? The other half of the Bakewell tarts as well, Claire and Brian. Happy birthday, Claire, because I know it's your birthday today as well. Hello to Linda Herring. Good evening to you. Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe were on there as well. The Armstrongs in Belfast. Good evening to you guys. And hello to all of the Undiscovered. Split up tonight as Joe and Norm are having a weekend away in London, while Jenny and Andy look after our 2 beautiful daughters, Anya and Erin. Hope they are behaving. Still playing via FaceTime together so long as the Wi-Fi at the hotel works. Wow. Well, yeah, have a wonderful evening in London. I was there last weekend, so it does look beautiful. I love London in winter. You've got Oxford Street lights, you've got Winter Wonderland, and it just looks beautiful in the winter. So yeah, have a very, very good evening. I'm sure you will do. But yeah, hello to you both, and hopefully Anya and Erin are being good for Jenny and Andy. So that was pretty much it. I mean, there's just sort of random bits and pieces, but that was pretty much everything. Yeah, as I said before earlier on, hello to all of our YouTube live chat legends. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're all well. And also all of our patrons in the Patreon Discord server as well. Good evening to you guys as well. And I will throw a good hello out to myself. Because I know I will be probably watching around about now. So hello to myself, hello to Alex, who is with me as well this tonight while this is going out as a premiere. And as I said before, the Super Quizzer patrons, who will probably be sat around the table and at the very least starting the quiz, whether or not we get to the end of it. But I did say that we've sort of formed the biggest super team, and you know, we'd still play the quiz while we were out tonight. So hello to all of you guys as well. If you are just joining us, going to get started in about 30 seconds time. I know there's going to be people who are still commenting, wondering, who weren't there at the beginning, going, excuse me, no check shirt. So yeah, it is just gone about 1:30 in the morning here as I record this. Our heating's on a timer, so I'm not going downstairs to go and play around the timers. And the second part of it was the fact that I forgot I didn't bring a check shirt out of the bedroom before Sarah went to bed. I am not going in to disturb Sarah. Definitely not. Right, we are pretty much at time, which is good. Let me push that button there and fire it across. So thank you very much for joining us. It is Saturday, 20th of November, the last of a few, pre-recorded Saturday night quizzes. Will be back live soon. As always, 5 rounds of quizzing to come for you, and your usual stuff in the breaks. But we start, as we always do, with picture round. I'm really worried for them. Their safety is pitch black out there on the train line, and all I keep hearing is banging and crashing. But we start, as we always do, with picture round. 10 random pictures for you, and we shall start with this one. Who is this for number 1? So who is this for number 1? Number 2, it's a flag question. Of course it is. Whose flag is this? Just on the flag questions, these are going to run out now till the end of the year, and then from January there is going to be a different question number 2, picture number 2. So we're going to change that. So yeah, all your flag research hopefully has gone to good use. But whose flag is this for number 2? Number 3. What is the name of this game? So what is the name of this game? Number 4, what's the name of this instrument? So what is the name of this instrument? Number 5, name the city from this picture. So name the city from this picture for number 5. Number 6, name the company. Name the company for number 6. Number 7, name the car brand from this logo. So name the car brand from this logo. And no, I've chopped it off a little bit. Never mind. Number 8, name the country outline. So name the country from the outline, not name. Yeah, name the country out. Yeah, it's about the same. Number 9, name the cartoon character pictured here. So name the cartoon character pictured here. And finally, number 10, name the brand from this logo. So name the brand from this logo. Okay, entertainment then. As always, 10 random things, TV, music and film, all across the decades, starting with this. Number 1, CJ Lewis in 1994 and The Searchers in 1963 had a hit with which 1961 song by the Drifters? So CJ Lewis in 1994 and The Searchers in 1963 had a hit with which 1961 song by the Drifters? Number 2, which movie had the songs Big Girls Don't Cry, Hungry Eyes and She's Like the Wind on the soundtrack? So, which movie had the songs Big Girls Don't Cry, Hungry Eyes and She's Like the Wind on the soundtrack? Number 3, what was the name of the long-running magazine series from 1973? What was the name of the long-running magazine series from 1973 to 1994 that was presented by Esther Rantzen? So what was the name of the long-running magazine series from 1973 to 1994 presented by Esther Rantzen? Number 4, who was the original recording artist of Spirit in the Sky? Going up to the Spirit. So who was the original recording artist of Spirit in the Sky? Number 5, which actress has starred in Batman Returns, Dangerous Minds, no. Hold. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to change it. Yeah, it's What Lies Beneath, and Hairspray. I don't know why I'm highlighting it. So which actress has starred in Batman Returns, Dangerous Minds, What Lies Beneath, and Hairspray? I'll change it for the answers. I'm wondering if I could change it quickly, but I can't. Number 6, what was the name of the TV series set around the lives of firefighters of Blackwall's Blue Watch? So what was the name of the TV series set around the lives of firefighters of Blackwall's Blue Watch? Number 7, which cartoon family had a hit with Do the Bartman? So which cartoon family had a hit with Do the Bartman? Question number 8. Ralph Fiennes replaced whom as M in the James Bond films? So Ralph Fiennes replaced whom M in the James Bond films? Number 9, in 2008, which cartoon duo was the most watched programme of the year with their A Matter of Loaf and Death adventure? So in 2008, which cartoon duo was the most watched programme of the year with their A Matter of Loaf and Death adventure? And your final one, number 10, name the song. Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. So name the song. Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. So your final 10 then for the first part of the quiz are blockbuster style questions. Starting with this. Number 1, what MC is the mascot of the game show Catchphrase? He's waving. What MC is the mascot of the game show Catchphrase? It's a possibility. Everybody should get a point here. Oh, no. Number 2, I was just checking to see. Sorry. Number 2, what H is the capital of Vietnam? So what H is the capital of Vietnam? I've got the Do the Bartman song stuck in my head now. Number 3, what T is a sport associated with the Davis Cup? So what T is a sport associated with the Davis Cup? No. Ooh. Get on the button, J. There we go. Number 4, what G is the first book of the Old Testament? So what G is the first book of the Old Testament? Itch on my finger. Number 5, what BN is the mountain? Start again. What BN is the mountain nearest to Fort William? So what BN is the mountain nearest to Fort William? Number 6. What M is a disease infected in humans by a mosquito? So what M is a disease infected in humans by a mosquito? Number 7, what TITH is a dish that is sausages baked in batter? So what TITH is a dish that is sausages baked in batter, as opposed to sausages in batter from the chip shop, which are just... Number 8, what G has the vehicle registration code GBG? So it's a country I'm looking for. What G has the vehicle registration code GBG? Number 9, what HC is a tree that gives conkers? Try that again. What HC is a tree that gives conkers? Don't know why I'm pulling funny faces. And finally, number 10, what GF is a former boxer who lends his name to a lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine? So what GF is a former boxer who lends his name to a lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine? Okay, there you go. That's your first 30 questions of this evening. So we'll give you the answers to those very shortly. We're going to take a short break. Don't forget, they're all up on social media right now. They also appeared on Facebook as well. I meant to talk about that. I don't know whether that was deliberate or not. But yeah, so they'll be up on Twitter and Instagram now in the breaks. And I know that because I'm scheduling them as well. So they'll be up there in the break. But for now, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll give you the answers. But hang on, push wrong button. Let's get you some dingbats. 9 dingbats. Remember, this is not part of the main quiz. This is just for fun in the break on a Saturday. But yeah, see how you go. See you after this. Okay, we'll give you the answers to these very short. I tell you what, Twitter's a very weird place at this time of the morning. I was just because like I say, I don't sort of put that up on screen and then, you know, sort of edit it all together later on. I just sit here. Ooh, excuse me. Normally on a Thursday night, I'll be catching up with Beck and making sure everything's working all right, or having a look at the Discord server, what have you. But yeah, I just thought while I'm sat here with 7 minutes and I already know the answers to these, I thought I'll just jump on Twitter and have a quick look. And it's a very weird place at like nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't think I'll be doing that in the next break. But right, get your answers for these ready, because I'm going to give them to you in a few seconds. Very odd place. I think that's just Twitter in general, I think. Right, let's give you the answers then to these in 3, in 2, in 1. There we go. So number 1, nightclub bouncer. Quite like that. Number 2 was chopsticks. Chopsticks. Number 3, 40 towers. Number 4 is upper hand. Number 5, chop and change. Number 6 is heavy-handed. Number 7, kinky boots. Number 8, repeat offender. And number 9 is a piece of cake. That simple. There is nothing more to it than a piece of cake. That's even in Alan's directions as well on those. So yeah, as always, thank you very much to Alan at quizmaster.biz for allowing me to use his dingbats. But yeah, on the direction for that, it literally was, it's that simple. It's number 9, it's a piece of cake. That's it. That simple. So love that. Brilliant. People are probably racking their brains for ages, and that's well played, Alan. Yeah, so we'll give you the answers to the first part of the quiz shortly. Just to a couple of signposts, like the old village notice board signposting thing. So this Thursday's quiz is very, it's going to be a very interesting quiz, especially with round 3 that we're bringing to you. What I did mention on Thursday, but if you weren't with us on Thursday night, brush up on the 2010s. That's all I'm saying about it. Brush up on the 2010s. Some of the news, some of the things that were going on. So if you want to get a head start, brush up on that. That is coming this Thursday night. So looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then from the beginning of December, really looking forward to it. I got sent a video yesterday that's going to be part of the quiz. So from the first Thursday in December and then onwards through December, January and February, our featured... Sorry, my camera. I've got my knee on the desk and my camera is wobbling. The featured charity is going to be the Captain Tom Foundation. So I've been sent a wonderful video from Hannah introducing the foundation and what they do and all the work that they put in. And as a very proud England Lionheart, to even have my name mentioned in the same breath as Captain Tom is incredible for everything that he achieved. So yeah, so very much looking forward to introducing the Captain Tom Foundation in a couple of weeks time. Very much. It's going to be a lot of fun with them for that. So yeah, looking forward to that. What time am I on? 43, nearly there. About right time to start going into answers. So if you are playing with people, swap your answer sheets over. I've still at this point, by the way, not heard about the signed copy of the book that I left in a undisclosed Waterstones location. If I don't hear anything, I might have to tell people where it is. But yeah, so right, hopefully you've swapped your answer sheets over or you're getting ready to mark. See how you did. Your first 30 questions. Your first 30 answers are thus. Number 1, who is this? That is Mikhail Gorbachev. Gorbachev. Yeah, no, I'm not having an earthquake. My camera's not even attached to this desk, so I don't know why it's shaking. Number 2, whose flag is this? It is the Maldives. Number 3, what is the name of this game? That is billiards. Now, I don't know whether it's still there. I know we've got a couple of people who actually play there. I can't remember the name of the pub, but there was a pub. I remember seeing this and playing this game against my granddad when my granddad was alive. It's called billiards, and it was I remember seeing it in a pub, and this is what sort of twigged the memory in my head this week. And I remember playing it against my granddad. Taught me how to play, all the scoring and the points and stuff. So yeah, that is the game Billiards. Excuse me, number 4. What name the instrument? That is a sitar. Number 5, name the city. That's where I'm currently sat. If you're watching this on the Premiere, it's in Manchester. You can't see my cursor. I'm just going to say I think I'm about there, but yeah, you can't see. Number 6, name the company. It is General Electric. General. No, General Electric. We can't change the word general everywhere. But I had to put that in just to cover it off. Number 7, name the car brand. That is Bugatti. Number 8, name the country outline. That is the outline of Spain, with a couple of the islands thrown in until I cut it off on the end. Number 9, name the cartoon character. That is the Great Gazoo. First appeared in the Flintstones, if memory serves me right. And number 10, name the brand. That is Estee Lauder. Your entertainment. What is wrong with my voice tonight? Your entertainment answers then. Number 1, CJ Lewis in 94 and the Searchers in 63 had a hit with which 61 song by the Drifters? It was Sweets for My Sweets. Now, excuse me. There we go, that's better. I've heard the CJ Lewis song many, many times, and I did not realise that the Drifters were the original recording artists of it. Number 2, which movie had the songs Big Girls Don't Cry, Hungry Eyes, and She's Like the Wind on the soundtrack? It is Dirty Dancing. Number 3, what was the name of the long-running magazine series from 73 to 94 presented by Esther Rantzen? It's called That's Life. Number 4, the original recording artist of Spirit in the Sky is Norman Greenbaum. Number 5, the actress who starred in Batman Returns, Dangerous Minds, and What Lies Beneath, and Hairspray was Michelle Pfeiffer. She played Catwoman in Batman Returns. She played teacher in Dangerous Minds. I've never seen What Lies Beneath, and she's in Hairspray. Can't remember off the top of my head. Number 6, what was the name of the TV series set around the lives of firefighters of Blackwall's Blue Watch? It is London's Burning. Number 7, which cartoon family had a hit with Do the Bartman? It is The Simpsons. Everybody, if you can, do the Bartman. Now, do the Bartman. Do the Bartman. Do the Bartman. Number 8, Ralph Fiennes replaced whom as M in the James Bond films? It was, of course, Judi Dench. Number 9, in 2008, which cartoon duo was the most watched programme of the year with their A Matter of Loaf and Death adventure? It's Wallace and Gromit. Most watched programme of the year. And finally, number 10, name the song. Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. It's Wheatus and Teenage Dirtbag. That's low. Helicopter about to land in the garden. Right, your blockbuster answers that. This is weird at like this time of the morning. There's all sorts going on that normally I'm asleep for. Number 1, what MC is the mascot of the game show catchphrase? It's Mr. Chips. Number 2, what H is the capital of Vietnam? It is Hanoi. Number 3, what T is a sport associated with the Davis Cup? It is tennis. Number 4, what G is the first book of the Old Testament? It is Genesis. Number 5, what BN is the mountain nearest to Fort William? It's Ben Nevis. Number 6, what M is a disease infected in humans by a mosquito? It is malaria. Number 7, what TITH is a dish that is sausages baked in batter? It is Toad in the Hole. Number 8, what G has the vehicle registration code GBG? It is Guernsey. Number 9, what HC is a tree that gives conkers? It is horse chestnut. And number 10, what GF is a former boxer who lends his name to a lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine? It is George Foreman. My lean, mean, fat reducing grilling machine. Right, Tot, your score's up 30 points on the table so far. How have you got on? Let us know, as you always do. Push that button there and that one there. There we go. So yeah, let us know how you're getting on so far. 30 points available. Still to come, connections round, and of course general knowledge to finish you off, and an only connect style grid to finish. I think it's a bit, last week's was quite tricky for some. A lot of you absolutely loved it because it made you think. I think I've gone back the other way. I think tonight's might be quite easy for you, but they're work in progress. I'm getting used to sort of the balance on them, so yays. Still got Bartman stuck in my head. And go to sleep dreaming of Bart Simpson and Do the Bartman song. Do the Bartman, do the Bartman. Okay, right, and let me push that button there and push that one there and do that one there. So as always, connections round 4. 9 questions. Question number 10. What links all of the answers together? No, I'm not going to give you a clue. I thought about it and then I'm not going to. So yeah, number 1. The perfect punishment or atonement, according to Robert Ripley, is the cat-o'-what tails? So the perfect punishment stroke atonement, according to Robert Ripley, is the cat-o'... Oh, very nearly said it then. The cat-o'-what tails? That'd have been a good start, really, wouldn't it? Give the first answer away. Number 2, the opposite of good is... That's simple. The opposite of good is... Remember, by the way, if you do end up with 2 answers, it's always going to be marked right, the one that fits with the connection. I have this argument every week. Number 3, what 3-letter word can be the basic, a basic square formation in square dancing, a musical performance by a DJ, or a unit of play in tennis? So what 3-letter word can be a basic square formation in square dancing, a musical performance by a DJ, or a unit of play in tennis? Number 4, what H describes a curse or malicious wish? So what H describes a curse or malicious wish? Number 5, what is the name of a device that moves fluids? So what is the name of a device that moves fluids? I've probably not given enough context to that. Moves fluids... I don't even know how I can reword that. I was going to give you a hint then as well, and even that would send you in 2 different ways. Number 6, what word can go before alarm, engine, and fly? So what word can go before alarm, engine, and fly? Number 7, the US government goes by the nickname of Uncle what? So the US government goes by the nickname of Uncle what? Number 8, what is the name of Intel's 3-letter operating system? So what is the name of Intel's 3-letter operating system? Question number 9. What is the name of the card game that includes coloured cards green, blue, yellow and red, pick up 4 and reverse, and also miss a turn, pick up 2, wild, etc. But I couldn't fit them all in. What is the name of the card game that includes coloured cards green, blue, yellow and red, pick up 4 and reverse? Should say numbered coloured cards as well. So, as always, what links those 9 answers together? I think that connection could be quite tricky. There are 1 or 2 answers there that should give it away. You might not necessarily know the other answers, but there should be enough there that you can link them all together. Personally, I think that's quite clever tonight, but others might think I've lost the plot. So general knowledge then to finish off, 10 random questions for you from my archives, newly written questions, all kinds of things, starting with this. Number 1, what is the capital of Cuba? So what is the capital of Cuba? Number 2, cherry, beefsteak and green are types of what? So cherry, beefsteak and green are types of what? Number 3, the 1801 Battle of Copenhagen was a naval battle between the British and a Danish alliance with which other nation? So the 1801 Battle of Copenhagen was a naval battle between the British and a Danish alliance with which other nation? Question 4, what can be snowy, screech, tawny and barn? So what can be snowy, screech, tawny and barn? Number 5, in athletics, how many laps around the track are needed to complete an 800-meter race? So in athletics, how many laps around the track are needed to complete an 800-meter race? Number 6, which landmark was completed for the 1889 Paris exhibition? So which landmark was completed for the 1889 Paris exhibition? Question 7, salami is typically made using which meat? So salami is typically made using which meat? Number 8, .pt is the internet code for which country? So .pt is the internet code for which country? I did a quiz with a load of these a few weeks ago, which is why I put a few of them in the quiz over the last few weeks. And some of them have really surprised me. I think I saw about 65% on it overall. Number 9, insectophobia is a fear of what? So insectophobia is a fear of what? And your final question for this evening. Complete this sequence. Blue, red, yellow, blue, green. So blue, red, yellow, blue, green. So what comes next? Or, well, there's only one thing that comes next. So, complete the sequence. There we go. That is all of your 50 questions for this evening. 20 questions there for you. So we're going to take another short. Oh, hang on. Alt tab myself. Alt tab. There we go. Going to take another short break then for you to have some time to put your answers together. Mute that. Do that one. Oh no, that one there. Yeah, so we're going to take a short break, but we're going to put another Only Connect style grid up on the screen. If you've not done one of these before, if you're joining us for the first time tonight, so think of the TV show Only Connect. I'm going to put a grid of 16 answers up on screen. You need to find the 4 sets of connecting words. There's 4 sets of 4. All you need to do is put them together. See if you can work them out. There are obviously some red herrings in there, but see how you get on. And then I will be back after this. fell down a Facebook rabbit hole this time rather than being on Twitter. Right, about another minute or so on these for you. If you're still working on them. I forgot to mention as well on Thursday, and I will mention it again this Thursday, I've got another in-person quiz coming up, and it's only a local thing, so I'm not expecting people to travel, you know, like we did last time, from quite a distance. But I'm hosting an in-person quiz on, I don't know if you've got it around the rest of the country, it's called Mad Friday up here for some reason. So I'm hosting a quiz. So I play pool on a Monday night in a league, and we're doing a charity fundraiser just before Christmas for an incredible charity. So I'm hosting an in-person quiz at the Working Men's Club. It's Hollings Grove Conservative Club is what it's called. So yeah, so I'm hosting it there. You don't have to be a member or anything. It's £5 per person, and that's all going to charity. I'm doing it for free as well, so I'm not taking anything out of the ticket price or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, if you're local, Darwin-ish, or you know, if you're in sort of, you know, in the area, or if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. But the only thing is, tickets are on the door. We're not doing tickets in advance or anything like that, so it's just tickets on the door. That is the 18th. Oh, hang on, let me just double check the 18th, because I've suddenly got a feeling that's the wrong date. No, it's not, it's the 17th. So Friday the 17th of December. I'm going to be doing that, but we'll let you all know. But yeah, it's tickets on the door, so it's £5 per person, but it's an in-person quiz, basically set up exactly the same as this, really. 50 questions. Just me actually there hosting it in person. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. Another in-person quiz. Can't wait. I've got loads of in-person quiz coming up over the next sort of private and corporate ones. Anyway, right, stop wittering, Jay. 3, 2, 1. There we go. So your words are as follows. So you've got Utah, Omaha, Juneau, and Sword. So Utah, Omaha, Juneau, and Sword. They are code names for D-Day landing beaches. Then you've got Florida, Montana, Oregon, and Ohio, which should be pretty straightforward, but they are US states. Then you've got cutlass, dagger, rapier, and foil. And they are other words for sword. So cutlass, dagger, rapier, and foil. And then your final four are spears, Aguilera, Timberlake, otherwise known as Taurus, and Gosling. They are the surnames of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. When they were, so basically pretty much where they started, so you got Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Taurus, Timberlake, and Gosling as well. Yeah, so that's where they started. They all started on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I thought we might get thrown off with the spears and stuff, but spears, sword, and what have you, but who knows? So there you go. That was that. Let us know how you got on with that as well. Right, get your marking pens and everything together while I do my Alt-Tab wizardry in the background to get onto the right screens. That one there, and fire that across to there. So, connections round. How did you do with this? Let's find out. Number one. Very nearly gave the answer away to this as well. So, number one, the perfect punishment stroke atonement, according to Robert Ripley, is the cat o' nine tails. And in brackets there, I have put English. That will become clear in a minute. You don't need English to get the point. You just need the 9. Number 2, the opposite of good is bad. And that is tie. Number 3, what 3-letter word can be a basic square formation in square dancing, musical performance by a DJ, or a unit of play in tennis? It is set, and that is Catalan. Some of you, if you didn't get the connection, may see where I'm going with this. If you already had the connection, then you'll be fine. Number 4, what H describes a curse or malicious wish? It is hex, and that is Greek. And number 5, what is the name of a device that moves fluids? It is pump, and that is Welsh. Probably not pronounced like that. I will, yeah. Number 6, what word can go before alarm, engine, and fly? Fire. Fire alarm, fire engine, firefly. That is Norwegian. Number 7, the US government goes by the nickname of Uncle Sam. I didn't realise it doubled up on Thai until I'd put them all into Quiz Jockey, but I'd run out of time to find another one. But yeah, so Sam for number 7. Number 8, what is the name of Intel's 3-letter operating system? It is DOS, which is Spanish. Number 9, what is the name of the card game that includes coloured cards, green, blue, yellow and red? Pick up 4 and reverse. It is Uno. Now, I know I've put Italian there. I know it is also Spanish as well. But, yeah. So what links them all together? You don't need all of this to get the point, but they are numbers in languages. So different numbers in different languages from 9 to 1. So the first one was English in 9, and then working their way. They were in order, and that was the clue I was going to give at the beginning, saying they were all in order. But then I thought, no, do you know what? Might give it away too much. So as long as you've put numbers or you've put numbers in different languages, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, they were from question number 1, number 9, all the way through to Uno, number 1. So numbers in different languages. I didn't mean to tap the desk. General knowledge then, number 1, what is the capital of Cuba? It is Havana, Anae. Number 2, cherry, beefsteak and green are types of tomatoes. Number 3, the 1801 Battle of Copenhagen was a naval battle between the British and a Danish alliance with which other nation? It is Norway. Norway. I'll get me coat. Number 4, what can be snowy, screech, tawny and barn? It is owls. Number 5, in athletics, how many laps around the track are needed to complete an 800-meter race? It is 2. Trying to double click on something. Yeah, 2, because it's 400-meter track. Number 6, which landmark was completed for the 1889 Paris exhibition? It is the Eiffel Tower. Number 7, salami is typically made with which using which meat? It is pork. Number 8, .pt is the internet code for Portugal. Number 9, insectophobia is a fear of insects. That simple. And your final question. Sorry, I was trying to set something up then. Number 10, complete the sequence. Blue, red, yellow, blue, green. The next one is red, because they are letters in colour order in the Google logo. So blue is G, red O, yellow O, blue for the G, green for the L, and then it finishes off again with red. So that is it. Tot your scores up, put them all together. How have you done? 50 points on the table for you this evening. How have you done? Let us know. If you need a tiebreaker, it is as follows. And it's this. How many steps are inside the Statue of Liberty from the pedestal to the crown? So how many steps are inside the Statue of Liberty from the pedestal to the crown? So that you're not cheating and asking and stuff. Your answer in 3, 2, 1. There are 354. So 354 from from the pedestal to the crown. There we go. That is it. That is your quiz for this evening. So how have you got on? Let us know, as you always do, across social media. And that's it from me. Thank you very, very much for joining us on this Saturday, the 20th of November. Don't forget, back live on Thursday night with a very, very entertaining quiz. Like I say, don't forget, research the 2010s if you want a head start. But yeah, that's it from me. Loads of bits and pieces still to come. Loads of exciting things between now and the end of the year. We'll keep you posted with everything that we're doing. That's it. I will see you soon. As always, for me, take care. Stay safe.